Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Russian authorities have blocked access to Snapchat and Apple's video calling service FaceTime, marking the latest step in Moscow's crackdown on foreign technology platforms as it tightens control over the nation's internet and online communications. In separate announcements, Russia's state internet regulator accused both the platforms of being used to organize and carry out terrorist acts within the nation, as well as to recruit perpetrators for criminal activities. The regulator said that the measures were taken on October 10, though the announcement was only made this week. Apple and Snap Incorporation, the parent company of Snapchat, have not yet commented on the move, following Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Snapchat announced that it would halt advertisement sales to Russia's and Belarusian, praising the resilience of the Ukrainian people. Since then, Russian authorities have steadily worked to tighten their grip on the internet under President Vladimir Putin, introducing restrictive laws, banning platforms that fail to comply, and developing technology to monitor and manipulate online traffic. These efforts have intensified since the war began, with major social media platforms such as X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram already blocked. Access to YouTube was disrupted last year, with experts accusing authorities of deliberately throttling the site, while the Kremlin blamed Google for failing to maintain its hardware in Russia. YouTube, which sees more than 50 million Russian users daily, remains one of the last major spaces for free expression in the nation. In 2024, the encrypted messaging app Signal and the popular messaging platform Viber were blocked, followed by a ban on calls via WhatsApp and Telegram earlier this year. Roskomnadzor has repeatedly justified all these actions by claiming the platforms are being used for criminal activities. The regulator also threatened to ban WhatsApp entirely if it did not share information with law enforcement regarding fraud and terrorism investigations. Virtual private network services, once widely used to bypass online restrictions, are increasingly being blocked by Russian authorities. At the same time, the Kremlin has promoted a domestic messaging app called Max, developed by the state-controlled tech firm VK. The app is marketed as a secure platform for messaging, online government services, and payments, but critics warn that it could be used for surveillance. Max has been made mandatory on all the new mobile devices sold in Russia since September 1 and openly states that it will share user data with authorities upon request. The government has also moved against online gaming platforms, recently blocking Roblox on claims it protects children from illicit content and predators. Experts note that Russian law threats any platform where users can communicate as an organizer of dissemination of information, which requires compliance with Roskomnadzor and provides the Federal Security Service access to user accounts. All those failing to comply face potential blocking, a situation that likely influenced the decisions to restrict FaceTime and other platforms. Cybersecurity experts estimate that tens of millions of Russians may have been using FaceTime, particularly after calls were banned on WhatsApp and Telegram, and warn that other platforms not cooperating with authorities could face similar restrictions. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.